I don't know. They was crackheads. They were well dressed bums. That was in there. They looked at us. So then I ended up getting some Chinese chicken from the little spot right there. That's still right there to this day.
Yeah, I know so.
Fuck around, we get the rats. I got the Crip flag hanging in my back left pocket. I'm thugging.
Big
you know what I'm saying?
crippin'.
I got my food, and everything. So then they come out the store. They was like, hey, they stopped there. Was like, what's up, man? What's going on? The nigga I'm with, he having a full blown conversation with them, telling them he sell weed and all this shit. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, hey man, let's go. So then the bald head bum, he goes to the car. So I'm looking at him, I'm like, what the fuck going on? So he writing the man information down and all this shit. So then next thing you know, we get to the middle of the street. They call us back. They was like, hey man, come on. I said, hey man, let's go. He said, man, let's just see what they want. He said, hey man, walk to the store with us. So I'm like, walk to the store? So then next thing you know, we get to the middle of the street, right across the street from it. Next thing you know, they said, hey man, give us all that shit y'all got. They said, y'all ain't no motherfucking thugs. Like that. Niggas say California. I'm like, oh shit. I'm being robbed. So then the nigga.
What you had on you?
I didn't have a motherfucking thing but some chicken. So then the nigga was like,
took his chicken?
I swear, listen, I had some almond chicken with some rice. So then the nigga said, hey man, he said, empty out your pockets. He said, I said, I ain't got none. He said, nigga, empty mine. I said, I ain't got none. He said, what you got in that bag? I said, that chicken. He said, what? I said, that chicken. Like that, right? So then next thing you know, it was like, man, he said, nigga, if you lie to me, I'm gonna hit you in your shit. I said, man, I swear I ain't got nothing. So then the dude,
Yeah, he about to start crying. He like, hey,
Yeah.
man, don't hit me, bro, please.
man, them niggas said, hey man, y'all need to go to school, man. Y'all need to stop trying to be a fucking gang member. This ain't motherfucking California. Like that. And then next thing you know, a nigga said, walk off. So then we walked off, the nigga shot a gun. It was a blank gun. I thought I was shot. I was like, it was smoke
You
everywhere.
still had your flag though?
No. Hey, look, that bitch dropped. I ain't never see it again. I don't know where the fuck it went.
They took
Hey,
that
boy,
too, nigga.
ever since then, boy, I never partaken in the thug activity. I ain't no bitch or nothing, but nigga, he had a gun. Like, so what am I supposed to do?
I
Like,
feel you, bro.
Like, what am I supposed to do? Nah, fuck that, man.
No, but go back to the beginning. You said that you let two niggas hit you in your chest 6
How
times
many
apiece.
niggas was it?
It was 12 in all, but they hit me 6 times a piece. I
Yeah,
thought
so
I was in
he
it.
want brother hit him for the 13th time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
like-
yeah.
Niggas,
Yeah,
wait,
you-
hold on. Time out.
I thought that's how you get jumped in. Like this was back in the early
What happened?
2000s.
They did like 1, 2. Like how they punch you? Like what was that like? Like
No, it was just like a steady, just boom, 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 and then we walked off. Yeah,
Now it's his turn, and then
yeah. It was the next dude turn, and then he hit me. I took it straight to the stomach like it wasn't nothing. Oh shit, bro. Bro,
all right, man. Mic check. I'm back with another episode of Main and Slim. Believe it or not, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We here.
We still doing this, man. Slim ain't quit yet. I ain't quit yet. You know what I'm saying?
I did come late though, but I had to shoot a pod before
Nah, the
this.
show don't start till you get here, bro. I don't know if you know that or not. you the party of this thing here, man.
I wish.
Nah, they come for you. I'm just here to film, you know what I'm saying, and make you look good. But we got, well, they can see on camera already, you know what I'm saying. We got, you know what I'm saying, Gus's very own, you know what I'm saying. My guy EJ, what's going on, comedian EJ?
yeah, going out, twin. You already know it going on.
Yeah, you and Slim do look alike.
We do.
No, hey man, I just need my shit to grow faster, bro.
Well, ask Slim. He had, how you were, yeah, Slim.
I don't know.
Yeah, man.
I don't know shit about here.
You had,
Look, man, once I felt it growing a little bit, I said braid this shit. I had
I seen that.
I had
Yo,
the genuine
tell me.
shit. I had the
I
genuine
seen
shit,
that.
nigga.
how you had the genuine braids? You don't have enough hair for that.
I didn't have enough hair. That's what I'm saying. I ain't have enough hair.
Who braided it?
My wife did. The girl I'm married to.
Yeah,
I said it. I don't want the hoes to get mad, bro. You already know how that go, bro.
Oh,
I don't know.
You ain't gotta worry about that. You good.
Yeah. I'm good, bro.
Congrats, too, bro. I know y'all have another kid.
Yeah, man.
How many this
Shit,
is?
man? It's
Let me
8,
know.
man.
Huh?
That was crazy. That was
Yeah,
funny.
man.
What?
8.
Yeah, you wildin'.
Eight
man.
kids is crazy.
No, 8 kids
Man, come
is
on,
psycho.
Yeah, man. It is, man.
What made you do that, bro?
It wasn't,
Again.
man. Listen, man. Like, bro, I'm gonna be 1,000, bro. Like,
He about to not
like
be 1,000.
Yeah, I know.
He about to not be 1,000.
no, I'm about to be straight up, man. Like, out of all the years, I done ran into so many females, man. Like on some real shit. That pussy fire. That pussy fire.
Crazy.
That pussy fire. Well,
So you just keep going.
Hey man, come on, man. What else you gonna do, man?
You ain't gonna get snipped after this?
Huh?
You ain't gonna get snipped?
No, she getting snipped. She getting all her into
She getting snipped.
like
God,
all her
funny, man.
into her test tubes gonna get tied up and shit like that. You know.
Test tube.
Hey, look, that was on birth control.
he don't
That was
do
on
the
birth
verbiage.
control. My shit too potent.
Oh, she got pregnant on birth control?
Yeah, man. This shit
Oh,
potent.
that
man.
boy not playing.
I look at it.
It's a boy too, ain't it?
Yeah.
That boy can't miss.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Stop playing, man.
Look out for my nigga Maine.
Man, look.
He only had girls.
Man, look.
I'm good. Well, I'm gonna stop at 2.
Man, I got two girls and 5 boys. Well,
See,
6 boys.
I don't want to have that many kids that I don't know what I got. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He got
you
so
losing
many
count.
kids. He doesn't kind of
I
inventory.
feel
That's
like a
too
broke
much.
Nick Cannon, bro. Like on some real shit, bro. I feel like a broke Nick Cannon, man. Like,
Lil Duval was on your ass too about all them kids.
yeah, man, he was, dog. But that's the
They talking to the mic. Let's get into that. Let's get into that. What you been? What you been up to, man?
Man,
last time I
look,
seen you
man.
was last time we was together. Last time I seen you, right? We was in the
Yeah,
mall.
come
think so.
on.
Yeah. I was in there passing out my cards and shit, just trying to get my followers up, man.
That's funny because we didn't get nothing.
Hmm?
You didn't give us anything but a 5. We didn't get no
Yeah,
card.
you
nothing.
right. I ran out of cards. You
ain't run out no cards.
Hey, you was in there
I
scamming.
see you give somebody some cards. Buy the food.
Nah, for real, I had ran out though. For real talk though, man. I had ran out.
Just when you saw us, huh?
Yeah. I was like,
Just so
God
happy.
damn, I just gave away 2 over there, man.
The other man is Slim. Got you.
Yeah, man. I know I fuck with y'all, man.
Nah, that's what's up, though, man. But what's been going good for you? Let's talk about that first.
Man, hey, look, man, I got so many damn shows in 2023, dog. Like, it don't make no sense. I'm on so many, I say they old school festivals. Like, I got one Memorial Day with the Sugar Shack dude, Theodis Ely, Lennon Williams coming up. Man, I got so many them shows. I got a couple Tubi movies gonna be released. I'm on a couple of them. Like, I
What's
got
the movies about?
one of them named 99 Ways to Cheat.
Cheetah's Handbook, I thought. What's that?
Yeah, it's that one with Jay Paul, but the other one with Felicia Rivers.
Okay. You in all the cheat movies this year?
Yeah, man.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like I'm living my life story, bro.
Yeah, you play a little too much.
Oh,
I
you
don't
be
know.
cheating?
Huh?
Yo, what's up with Slim
on,
today, bro?
Man, like this nigga here, man. Look, man. Hey, look, man. Look, man. That be 100, man.
Bro, my bad. This nigga's just funny as fuck, bro. I
Man,
can't
look,
help
on some
it,
real
bro.
shit, bro. Like I just try to be serious, bro. And let people know I got a serious side, but real talk, a lot of niggas cheat, man. I don't know why women be acting like they don't know. Like, bitch, you can get cheated on. If Beyonce got cheated on, like I said in the J. Paul interview, if Beyonce can get cheated on, bitch, you can get cheated on. You deal what I'm saying?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, whatever, man. Hey, man, look, bro. I'm gonna be 100, man. I'll be 100, bro.
I ain't with you on this one.
Man, look, bro.
Hey, man. Shout out to all the black, beautiful queens out there.
Yeah,
by the
man.
way,
Hey, man, I love all my women, man. Like, not all my women that's mine per se, but I'm just
Kinda.
saying, like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I love all women, man. Like, for real. But I always be 100, man. That's just the only way to be. It's like you get a female the option, you tell her the truth, and if she fuck with it, she fuck with it. She don't. Next one will. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you ain't
Yo,
gotta
you
be
watching
that
too much
real,
TikTok.
bro.
Yo,
Yeah,
yo,
you tripping.
this is funny.
You ain't gotta be that real. Relax.
Too much TikTok.
All right.
You too
Hey,
real
bro.
right now, bro.
Hey, man, look. I was just talking to man about that shit, man. I was
Don't
just talking
put me
to
in.
man.
No, you wasn't.
Not saying about the cheating part, bro. I'm just saying, like, I just be too honest with shit, and I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We get to that in a minute though. I want to.
Yeah.
But the Cheetah's Handbook, you was in that. You started in that, right?
Yeah.
What changed for you? Like as far as because I know you said 2023 you got things lined up, but I feel like you was busy this year too.
Yeah, man.
Not just for the comedy on the stand up tip, but just in the acting bag and the skit bag and just things you were doing, putting out content, reels and stuff like that. Instagram. I feel like you went a little hard. Like you went hard this year. Like what changed for you?
Me personally, I be feeling like if I ain't got no big shows coming up, or if I don't have the next thing to do, I feel like I ain't really progressing. And I guess that's where I get lost in it sometimes. It's like, nigga, you need to give yourself some credit sometimes. And like a lot of people be doing it to me. They be like, hey man, you done made it, man. I'm so proud of you. It's this, that, and third. And then I be pushing to the side, like, yeah, man, but I ain't did this yet. I ain't did that. But sometimes, like my brother, he got on to me. He's like, man, nigga, he said you can't push that shit to the side. They really believe that you that. you know what I'm saying? They give you your props. So embrace the shit. Don't just push it to the side. And then that's why I started catching myself doing. And then like I still get lost in it sometimes. Still, as far as like, okay, well, I did this, but I still need to do this. And like you said, I done did a lot of stuff this year, man. As far as music, acting, stand up, skits.
Even since the podcast we did, like I felt like, I mean, I don't think I did anything. I think I caught you at a time where I just caught you in the middle of stuff. But after that, it's like you went up and you just started doing way more stuff. I'm like, damn, I had him on. You know what I'm saying? It made the podcast grow more too. So, you've been doing a lot, and you're naturally funny. Like even though you're in 7 minutes in, you already told like 4 or 5 jokes without trying, just naturally funny.
Yeah.
So I was just curious, like if you had a management change or is a change in your team, like what changed? Because the year before they were funny too, but you wasn't going that hard though. You went hard this year.
I say this: it's all about the people that I have around me, like the people that I trust. Like if they done put their foot in it or put their hand in it and it just pointed me a certain direction, then you know what I'm saying, I rock with you. And that's how I am as a person. Like if you show me love, I'm gonna give you that shit back. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay tied to you regardless on how far I go. Even if God like trying to show me that I don't need to have you around just off of a bad decision that you done made, I'm still that type of person. It's like, man, I can't leave them behind. You know what I'm saying? They did X, Y, and Z for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say this, Cookie Hole, she really had her hand in a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as like get me to meet Chris Tucker, Chris Spencer. You know what I'm saying? Them people. She really took me with her. You know what I'm saying? It was like, hey man, come on with me. That type of deal.
So I want to talk about some stuff in the last podcast before we get into what we want to talk about real quick.
Yeah.
So when we did the last one, I think the only it's times where you do a podcast and Slim, you can agree or disagree where you post a clip, right, and people sharing it and they see it, they like it, you know, and then it gets to one person's hands and like, oh, this is not what it is.
Yeah.
So you said something in the last podcast we did. It was something about Love and Hip Hop or whatever. I can't remember what it was. And then somebody hit me up and it was like, yo, I need to come on your podcast and tell my side of the story, man. He ain't telling the story right.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I had like 2-3 people tell me that too.
Oh yeah. About what?
I mean, I don't know. You tell. I don't know.
Some about your side of the story of what happened with the Love and Hip Hop situation wasn't accurate.
Oh, all right. I ain't no capper, man. I ain't never been. I ain't gonna never be. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm out there as they come, bro. I don't just be saying that shit just to say it because like I'm so honest. Like you can hit me up. Like I'm that type of dude. Like if we got an issue, like I ain't trying to name drop or nothing. Like me and Trues had a disagreement, and I had called him up like, hey, bro, I meant it like this. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. You know what I'm saying? Me and him, we talked it out. That's how I am. Like you know what I'm saying? That type of person because it's like it's nothing wrong with having healthy conversation. It's nothing wrong with being man to man to somebody. If somebody done wronged you, or if you feel some way, don't hold animosity or don't hold a grudge on some shit that you misunderstood. Just go holler at the person. You know what I'm saying? Let that shit go because life too short.
Well, I think y'all handled it too. Y'all handled it because when I remember calling you first, like, hey, yo, somebody hit me. I don't know the person. They said they want to do that. I don't do that. Ain't no such thing as let me tell my side.
Yeah.
How I pick my guests is very, very hand-picked. You know that. So
but you know, like that's how it work in media. Like legally, you supposed to get somebody. They talk about it. Like if you interview Kevin Gates and he talk about Draco,
I don't know, but
you legally gotta let Draco.
I would have Draco on,
Yeah.
So
that's different.
Yeah, because they popping. But the person I knew who it was, and I was like, and then sometimes you gotta be careful because like we hadn't even done putting his side of the podcast, this whole podcast out yet. So it's like. Why would I have somebody on to bash whatever he's saying when I haven't put his full story out yet? They might have seen a clip. That's the thing about clips. You see a clip and you think you know the whole content of the conversation. It's not the whole content.
I agree with you.
But what was said that I had that they disagreed with? I ain't say you got a name drop.
Well, they unsent the message, and then when I talked to you, you said that y'all had spoke on it already. So I left it alone.
Oh, okay,
I don't know exactly what you said that was wrong.
Man, look, bro, I was like, when shit happened, man, shit happened. And like the past is past to me. Like I don't hold grudges. I don't I hold people accountable for what they do, but I don't, you know what I'm saying, I don't hold no grudges. You know what I'm saying?
So I know we're going to get into a lot. So the first time I ask you, I'm going to just clear the air now, and you let me know how you feel about it. Is there a, last time I asked this question, this person got mad, but I'm going to ask him anyway. Is there any negative connotations about you, like who you are, the type of person you are, how you carry yourself?
Is there any type of negative Conversation.
Connotation. So I'm gonna tell you what that means. I'm a little.
I don't know. Hey, look, nigga, I was trying to get him about it. Please elaborate a little bit more. I ain't graduating, nigga. You got to get away from that word. Yeah. Conversation. Conversation. I thought my boy said condensation. I was about to say that, nigga. That's rain. Like,
that old college educated nigga.
Yeah, man. What's that?
It's never for me, man. But so like negative connotation is like, are you cocky? You know, stuff like that, like about you. You know, stuff about you, or attached to your name, or attached to your image.
I'll say this: if that do get said about me, I don't hear it. The only people that tell me that is the people that I'm really close to, that really know me for real. That can have that conversation, like, man, you tripping, man. Man, you just being too arrogant. You being an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I ain't never really heard nothing like that unless it was a female that thought I was too good. You know what I'm saying? Or that thought she could tell me about myself. Well, other than that, I don't really get that too much.
I'm gonna let's look at the next question because I don't want to overdo it.
Oh, you good?
Nah, go ahead.
I'm good.
Go
I'm good.
ahead.
All right, because I don't want to. I know what you're here for. A good time, not a long time. No, but all right. So that answer that question. Do you feel like, and we spoke about this off air too. You can get into how deep you want to get into it though. Do you the respect you get amongst the city? Let's just talk in the city wise.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that? The respect you get, how you
it's
proceed.
Don't forget about the Facebook post now.
Yeah.
Nah, not yet. Chill out.
I was about to get at it. I was about to say something. I say this, man. I say it's 50-50. Some people that respect it, and I can show y'all. I wish I can show it close up on camera. My main supporters are women. 70. My analytics say, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but analytics, Al Green, whatever you want to call this shit.
Al Green.
76% of women in Augusta support me. It's 25% of males. So therefore, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is to me.
What that mean though when you just said that? I'm sorry.
What you mean?
I kind of got lost. I'm tired. I got lost.
76% of his supporters are women.
Yeah.
And the rest
they support me. They pushing. He
didn't mean like 76% of the women.
And like, and I do have, and
no, I know, I get that. I'm untalking you. I'm sorry, but I'm trying. But the question I asked her, like I said, what I asked him, how you feel about the respect you get to see, how you feel about it.
Well,
I get
I feel good.
The stats, yeah,
I feel good. I feel good about it.
See, EJ, he kind of trained, bro. He trying to spin me a little bit. I noticed that earlier on. I was like, he ain't answering no question. He keep telling me a story, but he ain't answering my questions.
Nah, man.
He did do that earlier though.
I wasn't trying to, man. It's
my
a
guy.
habit.
I don't have no issue with him, but you giving me True's vibes right now. True's was doing that at the
beginning. Mention True's. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to True's though, because every time you hear about True's, it's an issue and a conversation.
Yeah,
you got to get True's that.
Yeah, and that's what he live for. Conversation.
Yeah, man. Man, ain't nothing wrong with healthy conversation, man. For real.
Yeah, but the respect you get in the city, let's get into that.
Man. I get respect to the people that fuck with me. I say that.
Okay.
I don't get respect from I feel like it'd be a bare minimum of respect that they'll give me to the people that don't fuck with me.
Why you think that is?
Because they don't know me, honestly, and it's plenty of people that know me. But it's a lot of people that don't know me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't care about it. But then again, it's like, okay, if I can reach those people and touch them, and for them to really know me, get to see who I am, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't just this cocky nigga who think he funny or trying to be funny. This is actually who I am. This ain't a facade.
So people do think you cocky, huh?
Yeah.
Because I asked you earlier, you didn't say man. Give me a story.
I get that a lot. Either you arrogant, I'm an asshole, I think I'm shit. I think every female want me, which is actually honestly true. It ain't my fault. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed like this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, smile the camera real quick.
I just do my super sexy
smile
model mode. Real quick.
Oh no,
that's my super sexy model mode. That's what I be doing, bro.
That's what it is.
Yeah, bro, my super sexy model mode.
Yeah, you named all the negative connotations. So I know what to do with you now. Yeah. I'm gonna ask you a question. You answer in 5 minutes, all right?
We good.
That nigga cranked the sexy post.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro, I was just telling my dog Blue that today about, like, man, you can't be capping on camera like you be getting hoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what's up with you? It's certain people you're gonna bring. I'm not speaking about no more.
Yeah, man.
Okay, my
I ain't
bad.
laughing. I ain't gonna say nothing about
I
it.
was just saying though, EJ did the same thing. Like, yeah, you know, I mean, they do like
Man,
you.
hey,
He's
look,
a comedian though.
And see, that's what I'm saying. That's why I can toy with it. I really don't care. Like, if
Yeah.
I get the hoes, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I already got a wife, so shit. You know what I mean?
Yo, what's up with this?
Yeah, I already got. Hey, man.
Hey, you tripping,
real
bro?
real quick.
What's up?
Your wife, do you ever get in trouble for your content?
No,
Let me ask you a question. I'm sorry. How often do you get in trouble for your content?
not often. She, like, out of all the content that I done posted, I show her first, just to see what she gonna say. If she don't, she just look at me like I'm crazy.
So what's she gonna say about this interview?
Listen, I done said worse shit than this in front of her.
It's all good.
Okay.
I'm telling her first.
Yeah. Like
it.
we
I don't want no issues.
like how I am. Like she know how I am. She one of the females that know how I am. She
How
know
are
how I
you?
talk.
Talk about it. How are you?
I'm crazy, man. Yeah, man. Like, hey, man, everybody know, man. Like, the people that know me, they know I'm just being me, man. I'm full of shit
Yeah.
sometimes.
Speaking of being full of shit and being you, hey Slim, let's crank the post up. Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Nah, man, you know that's your part, bro.
Come on,
You
man.
know
Do
that's
y'all
your
thing,
part.
man. Do y'all
That's
thing,
main
man.
part. He know I can't read, man. He the college educated nigga on the pod, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. I gotta find a post and read it because Slim just he can't
I
keep
can't
shouting
read,
from words. Yeah, I know. Columbia County education, man.
I ain't had no AR points in elementary school.
All right, here we go. Y'all ready?
Okay.
They had so much to say about my brother event, and they ain't gonna tag him. When you add up the numbers, posts, and shows, I guess comedian EJ Rogers ain't a big comedian in the city. Shout out to the nominees. I f with them for real.
Yeah.
I talk and associate with them here and there. Hey, you know it's not fucking with them, right? That's
Yeah,
that,
man.
it's like, it's like you saying
I
I
ain't
fuck with
saying-
them, but I
Look,
kind
man,
of
I
don't
was
fuck
trying
with
to
them.
His
say-
feelings though when he
No,
wrote it.
I was just trying to say I know these niggas. Like,
But
I
I
know,
don't know them at the same
You know
time.
what
I
I'm
got
saying?
you.
I know them. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I f with them for real, for real. I talk and associate with them here and there. That just sounds like oxymoron, but it's okay. I ain't gonna define that one. I know he know that means something good. But cancel the show.
Yeah.
If he ain't mentioned EJ Rogers, don't get on my post arguing me down about nothing.
Don't call my phone.
Don't call
nigga.
me
I don't
or
kick
text
you
my
with your
phone.
stick
I
with
said
your
what I
nut, nigga.
said. Argue with your dirty booty mammy.
Yeah, man. Argue with her. Don't
That's
argue
why I
with me,
barely
nigga.
perform around here now, man. For real, for real. They
Yeah.
don't respect me enough. I just asked this nigga about respect.
Yeah, man.
They don't respect me enough.
Yeah, you ain't say this.
Yeah, man.
They don't put me on shows. And when they do, it's some open mic shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Stop playing with me, twin.
Yeah, hell is you doing?
See, at first I
When
ain't
I
think
claim
that
a
was him.
different city,
Yeah, man.
y'all gonna love me then. You rapping,
Yeah.
bro?
Nah, man.
Oh, that wasn't a joke neither. You were dead ass
Yeah,
serious.
I was for real about that.
Hold on, real quick.
I meant that because one thing the city got a issue with doing, they won't support you. And then when they see you somewhere else and they see you farther and they see you successful and oh well he from here. Well, we ain't like his ass no way. It's like, damn, my nigga, it's like who are you gonna love? Like what who's gonna be that person that came straight from Augusta, Georgia, not was born in Augusta and then moved to Atlanta? I'm talking about who gonna be that person that y'all love for real, for real. Like it's so much talented niggas here. It's too much talent in the city as it is. Who are y'all genuinely gonna love that's really from the city and really push through the door and say, hey man, let that man go through. We support him no matter what he do, no matter what he say. In a sense, I feel like I'm that, but then again, it's like when it comes to the numbers, I look at the numbers a lot, and I know sometimes the numbers don't matter, but it shows me it's like, okay, if y'all watching, you ain't reacting, you ain't saying nothing. It's like, okay, so what's going on, man? Like, what's the real issue? It's either you lame, it's either you ain't been hanging, you ain't with my group or you ain't with my clique, so I can't fuck with you like that. If they don't think you cool, then I don't think you cool. But you know me though. That's why I don't
I
get.
just did a podcast and the guy said the same thing you just said about a click thing.
Yeah, and I ain't saying you gotta. I ain't saying you gotta share my shit. But at the same time, my nigga, if you looking at my shit, if you coming on my page all the time, it shows in my story, it shows in my numbers. It's like, what's going on? What's the issue that you got? And it's sad that people are like that. And just in general, it's like, my nigga, it's like if you ain't gonna support nobody or if you ain't gonna fuck with me for real, why are you here? What's the purpose? What is your real purpose in what you do? Like, you really want to just be a person that just wake up every day and
having flashbacks?
Nah, man.
Nah, you asking what my purpose is.
No,
all right, so, bro, my first question is, and I feel everything
you
said.
went kind of deep.
I
expected to be more
you was
funny,
passionate
but it was
about it. I was like,
yeah.
whoa. I was like, he really was serious about this.
Let's draw back a little bit. Just smile real quick.
Yeah, because like this, like he was for real with this shit. Like jokes was over, all that shit was out the window.
Like I just feel like this. People don't think I be serious, or they don't know how to take my comedy, or let alone they don't know if I have a serious side. You know what I'm saying?
They know now.
Like I'm just.
Oh yeah, you was dead ass serious then. They
Yeah,
know
man.
now.
And even referring to that post, I got a call with two people that I respect, and they explained to me the whole situation. So that second post is the reason why I apologize, because I don't like rubbing people the wrong way, and I don't like getting information wrong. And I'm dead ass wrong. So if like I gotta take that shit to the chin, it was like, you know what, I was wrong. I was fucked up. I shouldn't have handled it like that.
So what was you wrong about that?
I know you got a question. I want to say one thing real quick before we get into it. I want to first and foremost, I want to keep saying this because I don't really think that we anti this, anti that. Shout out to the SBA Awards.
Yeah, for shit show.
And all the people that's nominated.
Shout out everybody, man.
Shout out to Jane Barbie for throwing an amazing event again. This is the second year in a row, if I'm mistaken. Shout out to all nominees once again.
Yeah. But not only that, shout out my brother Jay Powell, because he got an award show coming up in January too.
I promise I won't get to that.
Yeah. I just wanted to put that out there. You know what I'm saying?
That was like later on in the show, but it's all good.
You jumped the gun a little bit.
It's all good. Shout out to JP. Shout out to him. He's cool. Cool down to earth person. Yeah. Shout out to both award shows, and I just want to say that first before we go further, because I don't know why you're thinking that we just anti.
No, not at all.
Award shows,
but. Funny you say that, because that leads to my question. Why did you pick not getting nominated to want to speak on that though?
Wow. I didn't know.
Ooh.
You said why did I pick not getting nominated?
Yeah, to want to speak on that subject.
I didn't know you had to go vote for yourself.
Oh, okay. So when the people called you, that's when
they was like, "Hey, man, you were supposed to go nominate yourself and put your name in the ballot." But me personally, I feel like that's a self-gloat type of thing. It's like you tune your own.
We had Dorian here last night, and Dorian said that he didn't vote himself in, and it was on there.
But see, that's what I'm saying. It's so many different stories. It's either you had to do it yourself, or the people had to decide. Which one is it? Because if that's the case, I meant what the fuck I said in the first place. Real shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, as far as like everybody, y'all know who I am, man. Stop playing. That's why I said stop playing with me, twin. Like, hell is you doing? Like, y'all know, man. Like, who really doing it like
But look, though, let me tell you, though, because I'm a big supporter, bro. Every time you post some shit, I like it. I share all that shit. If I see that shit, I'm commenting, I'm sharing all that.
Yeah.
Bro, why don't you just focus on the people that support you, bro? Why does it have to be like an attack on the city?
Oh, Slim is in his back.
It ain't let alone.
I want to talk to him about this for real.
Like
it ain't. Do y'all feel like it's me attacking the city? Honestly?
Nah, I don't feel like you attacking the city.
I don't know now. I don't know. Because you said...
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Because he said, that's why I barely perform around here, man. For real.
Okay, now I'm gonna elaborate on that. What I really meant.
Around here meant somewhere else?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why I don't perform here? I don't perform here because ain't nobody trying to book me. When I do get bookings, it's spaced out. In Augusta, it's spaced out. I have a show, like for instance, I got a show in Augusta next week, but my last comedy show was, I say, in June. I want to say October or something. In comedy, you're supposed to be hitting the stage nonstop. Now, the other comedians say, yeah, man, hit them open mics. No, nigga, I'm not going to learn there. I'm not going to learn nothing there. And yeah, you're supposed to go work your material. And I listen to the greats. I listen to all the Steve Harveys, the Bernie Macs. Yeah, man, you got to hit the stage. But how you going to know if your shit good if you ain't got nobody there to tell you, hey, man, that shit suck?
What they, Mike, they say, Mike, they just laugh?
No, yeah, they just laugh at anything. It be, huh? Huh? That's it.
All right. Hey, but I'm gonna keep it a buck now. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Yeah.
Dorian said something last night, and last time you was on a podcast with me, I said the same thing to you.
What?
You, not no disrespect, not EJ Mack.
Yeah.
This EJ. You got the ability to throw your own events. You might not know it yet. Yeah. You got the ability and the following to throw your own events. You could rent out a space. It could be what's that place by Oak and by
Icons.
You could. That's the perfect. You could rent that out and throw your own event.
I got 8 babies, man. 8.
You got a manager?
I ain't got no money, nigga.
Get you a manager.
like
Get you a
one
manager.
B1000.
How much it cost? How much it cost to rent it out?
Man, that shit cost like 3 something.
300?
3 something. Yeah, 3 something, 400.
300? That's it?
300, 400.
Bro, you got $300, bro. I don't want to hear this shit, man.
Hey,
bro.
we go have at the door. I'll buy it. I rent it out for you for a night.
Man, look, man.
He for real too.
I'm dead ass.
I know he.
I told him this last time.
Yeah, listen. I had went and, you know what I'm saying, made some calls, but then like I had got discouraged. I ain't gonna lie. I was supposed to do my own comedy set. I was gonna have a cameraman and all this shit, but I ended up getting discouraged here and there, and you know what I'm saying, shit be going on at home, and like sometimes like life, you know,
life start lifing.
You know what I'm saying?
But and I guess to his point, we ain't grilling you. You our guy.
You good.
But what they got to do with the city though? See what I'm saying? Because you was like, this is what I'm for reference. It's like, I get it. I definitely do. But
who gonna buy a ticket?
You got me. I'm about to buy a ticket. I promote it. I mean, I like good talent.
Maybe I ain't tried. Maybe I just ain't tried it.
I had a reel.
I say that. I ain't tried
bro,
it.
I'll bring 3 people with me and buy their tickets.
Yeah. I had a reel and I put out there. I said we don't always use all our resources, and I think that's what you didn't do.
Yeah.
I think you look at and it's easy in media because in a media game, at least in this city, it's only a certain amount of people in the media game. Back to the crew thing you talking about.
Yeah.
So naturally, you feel like if this crew ain't all on board, it ain't gonna work. And I'm not saying you got a specific crew. I'm just saying in general. But that's further from the truth. It's a lot of people that watch that stuff that ain't no crew at all.
Yeah.
There's probably more people not in crews than in crews that want to see you perform. Oh, this person perform. I want to come and see it.
Yeah.
And even if the first event don't do well, that's
Try
how
it
you
again.
gonna learn.
Try it again.
You said open mic wasn't good enough because you ain't gonna learn. You can learn this way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this. This is wrong at the door.
You
don't think you're gonna take some L's?
Yeah.
You know, we had Dorian on here. He said entrepreneur for I don't know how long, and him too. Like they don't work. They work, but they don't work for nobody. They work for themselves.
Yeah.
They gonna make mistakes every day. Like, and if that happens to be spending $500 on something and not making no return, hey, so be it. That's the risk and reward.
That shit happens.
Yeah.
I said that on the podcast I just did before this. Like, I done spent money on the graphic design for a shirt before and only sold 10 shirts.
Yeah.
Damn near broke even. It just be like that.
He didn't spend money on design, and the design was horrible. Remember that guy you bought that?
Oh, that picture? Yeah. That was a scam, though. I fell for one of the little scams.
Yeah.
But back to the post, let's break it down a little bit. I want to get that part out just so they know that, you know, we being transparent here with somebody we support. Because we had a whole conversation.
Yeah.
Like, nah. We agree with stuff you're saying, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, because of your brand, I don't know how big you see your brand or how big you see yourself.
Yeah.
We look at you as bigger than you probably see yourself, honestly.
Yeah.
Just because of the stuff
100%.
we see. And when me and him spoke, I spoke to everybody, like, sometimes you could feel away, but when you got a certain platform and it's grown, like yours have grown,
Yeah.
it's just certain things you gotta hold in, bro. Like you could feel that way for real.
Yeah.
You could feel like, man, the city don't. I mean, cool. When you go out there and perform, you can't act like that. Or when you post on social media, you can't act like that because you know what? It's about
somebody watching
100 people in the city that really rock with you. Like, damn, he feel that way about us for real.
Yeah.
And they might not share stuff because they might not be sharers.
Yeah.
They might not like us. They might not be like us, but they probably.
Or
watch that
sometimes
shit
the content
1,000
might be
times.
too vulgar, might be too nasty.
But one
too
thing,
raunchy.
the numbers ain't gonna show you. I tell you about numbers, impact and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
The number won't show you when I send a text message to Slim and I send you a video. Yo, this is funny, I might not post it on social media, but I might have sent it to him via text messages. Ain't no number for that. You know what I'm saying? And I only say that because, like, what we were saying was, and you probably got that feeling now. When you react like that for an award show, whatever it can be, when you react like that, people just remember that. So you might, as a comedian, I know you probably feel like I'm in my bag, I got content out, I put this little video out, eating my Skittles and stuff, and I said, oh,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And all that shit.
Anybody think about that, bro?
Yeah.
There's some niggas like
They thought
nah.
and like it's still people still like I had got blocked 24 hours. People still commenting on that damn post, and I'm like, nigga, I can't say nothing right now. Just wait till tomorrow or some shit. Like,
what? You was in Facebook jail or something?
Yeah, I got put in Facebook jail because I had posted this picture of this girl with this big butt, and then it was the handicapped man. He had his thing out, and I said, "Stop, get out my business," and then they blocked me. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they blocked me for 24 hours for that shit.
So people was going in on the post and you couldn't say nothing. I thought you deleted the post though. You ain't deleted?
No, I ain't deleted, man.
Oh.
Cause like I feel like this. I want them people like if I said some shit, 9 times out of 10, I probably meant it. But then I came back and said, you know what? I have no shame of being wrong sometimes. Mm-hmm. I'm accountable for the shit I do, man. So
I can respect that.
Yeah, I can respect that too.
One of the comments I seen in there though, in the post, I thought was funny. It was like, "Oh, you not on there? I thought you was EJ Mack."
Yeah, man. Look, man. Hey, shout my nigga EJ Mack, man. That's my he cool, man. That's my dude, man. But yeah, man, my bad, bro. These people was on your ass, man. They was like, man, damn, I'm gonna take my damn vote back from him. I was like, nah, bro, don't shit on. Hey, bro, don't shit on my nigga like that, bro.
+5 or some shit. You got nothing going on.
Yeah,
about
man.
it. Wow.
Like, I'm like, damn, bro. He was in it, and it was. And I didn't comment or I ain't reached out to him, but I really couldn't say shit because it's like, damn. It's like, no, these people really attacking this man. They was like, no.
They was going in.
Damn, I feel stupid as hell. I should have took my damn vote back from him. I said, no, man. No, bro, don't do that, man. Like,
but I do want to get into a little bit just let's with them nominees because it's a tough
ballot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. You know some words.
Yeah, man, I do.
You got EJ Mack,
mm-hmm.
Tyrus Tillman, Mike Gibson.
Yeah.
Cedric.
Yeah.
Okay, Cedric. Those are
Mike do stand up?
No.
Yeah, I thought that was he don't do stand up.
Mike even said
but he's funny.
Mike funny as fuck. They said Mike said he's not a comedian. And shout Mike Gibson,
I thought
bro.
The
he
host
always
thing was
support
cool,
me,
man. I saw the comedian, I'm like, But I mean, I guess 10 Speed he go live and joke a lot. So
yeah.
I guess
his 32 flavors morning show,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
He always bring me on that jump, man. That's one thing about Mike. I say this one thing about Mike. He always supported me, man. I fought with him for that, for real.
Shout out to Mike G, man.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, it was a good category, but they ain't have me in it, so it's like what it is.
So it wasn't a great category now. Like, it was good, but it could have been great had you been in it.
Hey man, Tyra's funny. Cedric funny.
Tyra's funny as hell.
Yeah, man. Like for real. But hey man, they ain't have EJ in it, man. So shit. I guess I ain't next.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I got a new category for our award show.
What's that?
I really do care about awards. Hey, you first ballot, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, one of the categories is what it is. I don't care about awards, but I keep talking about awards.
Yeah.
You ain't in that, bro. Yeah, you really care about that shit. Why you care about it so much, though? That's my question. All jokes aside.
I don't. Honestly, I don't.
You move categories.
Cause I feel like this.
Hey, when niggas start scratching, he cares about
it. Like real talk.
Go ahead.
I feel like this. Our city is so arrogant to the point that we feel like we deserve something and we still here. Now, you go outside to some other cities and you see how they operate and how cool they is with their people and how they support their people and who they really fuck with. It's like that shit ain't here. So we so much stuck here to the mindset, hey, I'm the king of this. I do this good. I do that good. But at the same time, people outside of the city don't give a fuck about that. They don't care.
So why not go outside the city then?
But when you do, you get shitted on here. I know plenty of celebrity people that done came from this city and you bring up their name or you talk about them and they getting shitted on.
Why care though, bro?
It ain't because I feel like this. If you can't eat at home or if you can't be comfortable here, how you go, you know what I'm saying, be comfortable somewhere else?
I always felt that way too. I always felt like as artists,
because it's on top of that, it's a safety thing.
Agree.
I thought you conquer hometown first and then you can conquer outside.
And that's how I feel. And like I got that saying from other people that say that shit about their hometown. You know what I'm saying? I seen Dro say that in an interview. He said if you can't eat in your own backyard, you can't eat nowhere else. So it's like here, like I said, it's kind of fucked up because for me, it's a comfort thing. For me, how I'm gonna feel if I feel like I'm somebody and you know I'm somebody, But then you go out, you got people mugging you, you got people treating you a certain type of way. They may not say nothing, but it might be, you know what I'm saying, some shit playing. You don't know. So you just walk around and you just all happy-go-lucky, and you can get taken out by shit like that. I take shit like that serious because of the fact of how I carry myself. Or I ain't no thug, I ain't got no gun, no shit like that. But at the same time, I go damn near everywhere by myself.
You should get a gun though.
Yeah, for sure that. But I'm just saying, like, in general, like, it's a comfort thing. I got family, you know what I'm saying? People know me here, there. People know where I stay at. Shit like that. I didn't have a nigga. I'm doing a video. He was like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" I'm like, "What's up?" He walking over to me. I'm like, "What's up?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I be watching videos and shit." I'm like, "Damn, I didn't even know that he knew I stayed here." So it made me kind of like back up a little bit, cause it, like, that's what I'm saying. It's like shit like that I think about. I think about, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's crazy or what. I don't know if I'm crazy for thinking like that, but
I'll say this, because we spoke off air. Yeah. I'm big on, I always talk about the like impact over numbers.
Yeah.
So the numbers can say whatever they want to say, but like you said, somebody coming to you and say, "I watch your videos," ain't no number for that.
Yeah.
You know, people can't see that, but it's not tangible really.
Yeah.
But it stick with you more.
Yeah.
Somebody can like your Facebook status, they can share it and say, "Ha, it's funny, God know."
Yeah.
But somebody's athletes having a wherewithal to come to you in public and be like, "Yo, this made me do this. This got me through that." Those are things you really can't, numbers can't account for. And honestly, ain't no trophy gonna make you feel better that happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the trophy sometimes. To be honest with you. And I don't know if that's the big thing, but the thing I guess with Slim, and I'll say this, like, and we can talk about other awards though too, is, you know, you didn't. The SBA wasn't, you know, a nomination for whatever reason. The rules and the stand third. It's be sitting in a room with 3 people that aren't on that ballot at all.
Yeah.
But only one of us made a post about it, but still, you know, the only one of us went crazy.
But I ain't on that.
That was my next.
I ain't on that show, but I'm on another show.
No,
so it's
all 3 of us, we all in the same boat. But only you made it.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it,
Once
man.
again,
I fucked
shout
up,
out to
man. I said I fucked up, okay? Here I am, Stone, man. I fucked up. I shouldn't have said nothing. My bad to the people who had the awards and shit.
Nah, you got to apologize to the city.
Damn,
because you shitted on the city when they didn't do shit to you.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Well,
yeah, the camera right here.
My bad, y'all. God damn, y'all know I love y'all, man. My bad, nigga.
Nah, he still.
But nah, man, like real shit, man. Like I love my city to death, man. I swear I do, man. Like anytime I'm somewhere else, man, I be ready to get back here. I love my city to death, man. I would never try to shit on it or try to disrespect it. I just was in my feelings a little bit because it was like, damn, bro, if y'all know I'm funny and I see what people be saying, and after they share my shit and shit like that, it's like, damn, y'all couldn't at least throw a nigga name in that bit. You know what I'm saying? That's all I was thinking at the time. But
rules, it's rules, man, just rules.
Yeah, I
but
get it.
That as the SBA award, I will say, it is catered to more business sense things too. So
yeah,
I think that the fact that you can nominate yourself, it's a gift and a curse, of course.
Yeah.
I don't like to say I have a problem with something because I'm not going to have a problem with something somebody else is throwing for the city. But it's a gift and a curse because, like I mentioned off air, and I'll say it so that you said enough already, right? About that. Somebody like me or somebody like Slim, right? If somebody started a podcast 4 weeks before the nomination started, and they nominated themselves, me personally, I wouldn't want to be in that same nomination as that person, because why would we be able to be nominated?
Because we ain't compatible. Well, let alone
we ain't that, but we ain't put the same amount of work in.
That's what I'm saying.
Or if they didn't put a podcast out this year.
Yeah.
Chill out. You're wild. He's a wild guy.
That was just about.
Keep going.
But honestly, for me, shout out to everybody, because like I said, I want everybody to succeed. I want the event to be nice.
And like I told you off the camera, man, it's enough room for everybody, dog. Like, nigga, it ain't the number one spot to be that all the time, because guess what? Number one drop down sometimes.
Do you host? Do you host things? Are you a hoster?
I'll say this. I hosted one time, and it didn't go damn good. I didn't like it.
What happened?
It was at Joe's Underground. I hosted that motherfucker.
You got some beef with it.
Man, no. No, I don't, bro.
Joking. I was joking.
No, bro. Listen, I hosted that motherfucker. I was like, hey, shit. Your next comedian coming up. Shit. Hey, man, what's his name?
Oh, so it was you.
Yeah.
It wasn't them.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, shit. And then I go back to the crowd. EJ Matt said, hey, man, you doing good. I'm like, nigga, no the fuck I'm not. I'm fucking up. So I started drinking. I started fucking up even more. Hey, shit. Hey, appreciate y'all for coming out this motherfucker. The shit.
I was gonna say you probably could have hosted the awards, like you could have hosted it, you know.
Man.
But the post probably, you know.
No, hey man,
you gotta get in your Martin on Def Jam bag.
Yeah, man, I do, man. That's one thing
you can have your own thing every week.
Yeah, because that'll help. It'll help me to know how to transition on stage because, like I say this, my comedy on stage is not as good as I want it to be. I got good material. I got I start writing a set. If I don't like it personally, I start over and tear it up and start writing another one. Or I put some on my phone. But it'll help me learn how to. You see how we just having a conversation here and I'm just talking? On stage, I don't know how to do that too good. It's hard to improvise when you just gotta ask the niggas there just quiet in the motherfucker, just waiting for you to be well put together and knowing what the fuck you saying. When you on stage and you hear when you see this microphone, it ain't talking back. I don't hear myself in the speakers. But when you hear yourself in front of at least 19, I mean, not 1900. I ain't got to that big event yet. But when you got like at least 75 to 100 people in the room, and everybody just looking at you, you gotta have your shit together. Like I learned that when I just went to Atlanta. I say 2 weeks ago, and it was a comedy series. I was supposed to go that day, but I'm very particular about shit. And I was like, no, I need to get my hair cut. Auntie was like, hey, no, you need to get on the road. Come on. It's a comedy series. It's going to be a TV show. So I get there the next day, and they was like, you could have been on it. When I get there, this shit is filmed. The audience being laughing, acting like they laughing, all this shit was filmed. And I said, you know what? If I would have went up there and I would have fucking bombed, and I didn't put together, because most of my shit I really freestyle, or I really I remember like 4, 5, 6 lines, and the rest of it I'm freestyling it. If I would have went up there, who was to say if they would have brought me back if I would have fucked up? So it's like certain shit, it's like it's bound to happen, but at the same time it's at a slow process, and I just want to be able to be in order to do it. So that's the reason why I really ain't stepped into hosting or like most comedy shows, and that's why I feel like I don't get respect, because it's like I need to be on stage. Don't hinder me from it, or don't have the key to the gate and you don't want to let a nigga in to try to see, you know what I'm saying, how to work my shit. Not saying I'm putting my shit in somebody else's hand, but at the same time, it's like if you the head of a show, you got my number, you know where I'm at, you know where I be, you know that I do comedy, you know I'm one of the names that's popping. Why not put a nigga on the shit?
I can respect that.
Why not put a little money in my pocket, knowing you done did 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shows back to back, but you'll hit my phone up and my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, it don't make sense to me. So that's the reason why it's like, it wasn't an attack at the city. It's like I know a bunch of comedians, but my nigga, don't put that old school shit on me. Oh, this nigga trying to be better than me. Oh, I'ma show I'm better than him. Don't put that shit on me, cause that ain't what I'm for. If you fuck with me genuinely, regardless on if you funny or not, I'm gonna fuck with you. But don't have the keys to the gate and don't want to let a nigga in, man. That's all I'm saying.
You gotta get your own keys, bro.
Yeah, man.
And you got them. You just don't want to, take that risk. Take that risk, man. How many people?
Life is about chances.
What's the ticket? Let's say, what's the average ticket for a comedy show? What's the price? What's a good price?
35, 45.
30. So you said, let me do some math real quick. Yeah, you about to be playing games now.
And then like another big thing that I had coming up this year,
300 the book icons, 300, right? You said 300? Okay.
I think he said 350.
You do 400. Fuck it.
Yeah,
why not, right?
400.
400. So let's say we charge $35 a ticket. Let me do $30 ticket. $30 ticket. $30. How many people think will come?
Say 30. Say
30 times 30. 900. Take away 350. 550. You got 8 kids, right? 550 sound good?
Yeah.
250 sound good for a night, right?
It sound good.
Just throwing it out there. That's all you. That'd be all you. You know what I'm saying? But hey, of that 550, take the 300 for next week again. You get 2.
Book it again.
Hey, man.
I do have a situation coming up though. It's gonna be in Thompson, Georgia. Me and my partner.
Anything but Augusta, huh? I'm fucking
Nah,
with
man.
I'm fucking with you.
I don't want to perform y'all ragged ass shit anyway.
I do got a partner out there. We supposed to be. I don't know what's going on right now, but I know me and him on talk. He got a building out there. It's a restaurant named Pickaboos, and he got two sections. He got one where his restaurant at, and then another side where he said he wanted to have a comedy club, and he was gonna have me host it. I'm just waiting on things to get lined up with that. So that's another big thing I got coming up. We just ain't spoke on it too much yet. I don't know if he got something going on with his family or something. But I know.
All right, and let me tell you right now, man. About 2-3 months, I don't want you dissing him on Facebook, saying, "Man,
no." See, that's what I'm saying. Listen, man. No, I ain't gonna diss him.
Hey,
he big as fuck.
We gonna
listen,
start.
He done played basketball
ball in EJ Rogers' court. All right, we gonna wait on EJ from now on. We waiting on EJ.
Yeah,
it's your ball, it's your court, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You the it factor. All right, nobody else. It's you.
Y'all feel like I be pointing the finger at everybody else?
I mean,
tell the truth. Like, tell the niggas straight up.
Post, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like when niggas make a whole bunch of excuses and shit like that.
I mean,
because my nigga Maine gonna tell you to
word.
work harder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't want Maine to have to tell you to work harder because I hate when Maine tells people that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
with EJ, see, him is not about working because the ethic is there. I think that and how old are you?
32.
You old enough, my nigga. All right, I think that we all 32. We all 32.
Yeah, we all the same age.
Nigga, you too old for that shit. Nigga, stop that bullshit. Nigga, stop playing.
I feel like the stuff that you may or may not be waiting on, you could take.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need an OG to show you fuck the ropes. You are the ropes, nigga. You do your own thing. Like, and that's my mindset. I'm just from a different place. But my mindset is that, like, I'm gonna tell you, I'm doing my own thing. It's times like me and him, we do our own thing. Like, I'm gonna tell him do something. He's like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And it don't work. It worked for him when he don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we both got a different way we do stuff, but I'm not just waiting him to give me my feedback and vice versa. We gonna do what we gotta do, and we gonna move from there. If it fell, we move on from the next thing. But you got the power and the space to do that. If you do bomb, cool. Talk about that real quick, because you had a show. I don't know if you want to talk about it.
We can. Yeah, we can talk about it.
You had a show, and I had Tyrus on here, and he was very respectful about it.
Yeah.
He said you killed it the first time.
Yeah.
The second set you did just didn't go well. So give me the story. Give me the story.
I know. Look, I went out there
from the beginning.
Yeah, beginning.
What was the show? What was the show? Like,
the show was at Icons.
Oh my god.
The same spot.
Icons legendary, ain't it?
Yeah. So
I love Icons.
I get there. The shit that I go to the back. Mike Gibson, he in the back. He got on the road, got his glasses on,
in character.
He ready.
He ready to go.
So then I got my book bag. I got my Uncle Elson shit in my bag. So I was like, okay, what I'm gonna do is, I said, Mike, I'm gonna go out to Uncle Elson first, and then the second half, because they gave me 15 minutes each time, and the first, I say 6 minutes, I freestyled Uncle Elson. They loved that. I went out. I went to the back. Mike had hyped the crowd up again. I came out. I did another set. So then they loved it. So then next thing you know, Tyrus go out there. We get to dancing. Everybody turn up in that motherfucker. I'm like, oh shit, I'm hyped. So then I go out. The second show. Now it's getting darker. It's more niggas in that motherfucker. So then I go out there, I'm feeling myself. I said, oh shit. I said, man, let me get a drink. You know what I'm saying? I done did good the first night. I said, I'm gonna just do the same shit I did. And that's what all comedians do. Like, all comedians do, if it's, say for instance, they have 2 shows, they tell the same exact jokes that they told in the first show on the second show.
Correct.
That's how they win.
Correct.
I didn't know that shit. So I'm thinking in my head.
Oh, you did a whole new set?
Yeah, so I'm thinking in my head.
Why'd you do that though, bro?
Listen, like I said, regardless on how much of a comedian everybody know that I am, I didn't know that you're supposed to keep that same set and keep working at it and keep working at it. I didn't know that.
You ever heard of if it ain't broke, don't fix it?
Huh? Yeah, but I say this, I like playing with fire, so therefore I thought, you know what, nigga, I'm so fucking dope, nigga. I can freestyle some shit.
Did
they
you
gonna
get
love
burnt?
that. I already got the women, because all the women was up front. So I'm thinking in my head, man, I don't want to do that shit again. I said, shit, let me see. I went out there, I started feeling myself. Then I seen another comedian.
Somebody was choosing on them.
So then,
so he said,
no, nobody was choosing on me. It was just the front row. It was full of older women.
Joking,
and you know, older women they like young dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Just hopefully, you know what I'm saying. He look up a skirt or some shit. Anyway, so so then next thing you know, I go out there, I get a drink, and then I see another comedian. He said, "Hey man, you want a drink?" I'm like, "Nah man, I got it." He said, "Nah man, I got you." So I'm drinking it. I'm like, all right, cool. So then the second show, I'm getting hyped in the back. That drink starting to hit. I ain't got nothing on my stomach. So the next thing you know, Mike done brought me out. I'm like, all right, cool. So then I got 2 or 3 laughs. After that third laugh, and I heard somebody rebuttal a joke that I had said about my kid, and they had repeated the same joke. I'm like, hold on, how the fuck you know it? So then I'm fucking up. I'm like, oh shit. I said, yeah, man, I'm EJ Rogers, man. Got off stage, walked the fuck out.
I love you was up there. I love you was up there.
I was up there good. I know for a fact I did 15 minutes the first show.
Yeah.
The second one I did about a good, I say about 7. But that came with crowd control for Mike because he carried the rest of the way, and then Tyrus had did it. And then I went to the back. I was like,
hold on, let's come back. What Tyrus did? What did Tyrus? How was Tyrus' performance?
No, Tyrus funny as fuck.
But he did good that night?
Yeah, he did good
Okay.
on both shows.
Okay.
And Mike did good on both shows. But Mike, Mike be doing the freaky shit with the, you know what I'm saying? He be doing the shit. He be doing the shit. So you know what I'm saying? He be hyping the crowd up. You know what I'm saying? Doing that shit. And I'm like, damn. So I get to the back. I'm like, damn, I done fucked up, man. I said, damn. I'm asking them, hey man, what you think, man? Hey, they was like, hey boy, you did that.
First time was good, man.
Yeah. They was like, I did. Tyrus said, I think you did good the first show. The second one, you some changed. I don't know. I said, Tyrus is funny.
That sounds like him too.
I was like, yeah, man. I said, yeah, man. I don't know, man. I started feeling that drink. I just sat in the corner like this the whole night.
You don't drink like that, do you?
Nah, I do, but then again, I don't.
So what
especially when I'm out about.
But what made you? Knowing you got a performance, what made you just think I'm gonna just drink tonight?
I don't know, cause sometimes
cut
like
the edge
when like sometimes when you watch other comedians and you see them drinking on stage or you see them smoking on stage, you like, I'm gonna try to do what Richard Pryor did.
Yeah, because alcohol is a social lubricant.
Yeah,
so you think you're gonna have a drink and it's gonna open you up a little bit,
but
that doesn't work for everybody.
And then me not eating nothing.
Who's your manager?
Nobody.
All right, get your manager.
Yeah, man. I do got some people that that want to manage me, but they I ain't saying they don't want to, but they haven't really for sure said a word.
He go point the finger again.
No,
I completely feel him on this.
No, they ain't really said.
Because a lot of people let people be their quote unquote managers, and them niggas they ain't managing shit.
Yeah.
So it's like,
but the people that I'm fucking with, I say this. I don't want you to put this on him. I don't want you to put this. What I'm about to say, I don't want you to put this on him. Yeah, hey man, like I do feel like I need to take responsibility of my own career and just try it myself. Talent, I just don't want to. I feel like this. The reason why I move slow, and my brother, he tell me all the time, nigga, you gotta when you go out there, nigga, you gotta swing with all your might, not just tiptoeing. But like I done failed so much, and I done did so much, and a lot of shit didn't work for me. Like my rapping career, I thought I was like when I came out with Drippin', bro, and the city was playing that shit, nigga, I thought I was gone.
Oh, they fuck with you?
Man, listen, man, I was on the radio.
I would have never guessed.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was on the radio, and people really didn't know who it was until they found out who it was. I'm thinking in my head, nigga, this is it. And then when that shit didn't work out, and then we got scammed on Instagram for $500, thinking it was a Metro Boomin beat. I'm like, damn.
So you got scammed more than once, then?
Yeah, nigga, like for real. This shit is for real. That shit don't say Cheese TV. If you type in,
I seen it when you had the goddamn Wiz
with the yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
I thought that was it, but then.
But you got scammed the Lil Yachty shit too, right?
No, that's the same situation.
Oh, that's the same thing?
Yeah. That's the same situation. So I was like, damn, I thought that was it. So it's like now I'm trying to be careful with how I move and what I say and how I treat shit. Not saying I'm taking anything for granted or
just for the people listening, can you tell them how you got scammed?
Yeah, rappers. Do not believe somebody if they telling you through Instagram, email, if they randomly got your number, some shit like that. Don't believe that shit because
don't even fuck with if it's Jadakiss's Instagram.
Yeah, listen, man. Look, let me tell you something. It's a generated. Listen, all artists. When a real rapper get in touch with you or hit you up, there is a generated message. You may end up sending your link to their thing, and the thing will automatically have those words automatically typed up, and they'll send to you. You thinking, oh shit, this nigga fucking with me for real. That shit ain't that. So when we did the situation with Lil Yachty, he emailed our brother first. And then he hacked into a Lil Yachty page and messaged him for that and said, hey man, it's me. So we thinking we good. He said, shit, just go with 500. I already done listened to your music. I think we'll be a good duo together. Now, we get to the beat. We get to the studio. Shout out my partner, King Wells. We get there. He said, hey, man, if this shit real, nigga, you gone. So I'm like, yeah. So then he played the shit. Now, Akeem, he made beats. So he know about BPM. I'm still learning this shit, so I really don't know. So he listened to it. He said, hey, man, this shit sound off. He said, hey, give me the number. Give me the number that y'all had got. And he typed it in, and it was a hacker number. He said, yeah, man, that's a hacker number. Nigga, I was in the studio crying. I was nigga, I was like this.
My bad, bro. My bad.
I was in the studio like this.
$500 is crazy.
Listen, bro. $500 going down the drain. Feeling stupid as fuck.
Damn, bro.
Nigga, listen. No. He was like Akeem. He always helped. Well, I'm just saying, he was just showing me like this shit.
Tell you though, he could have told you like later or something.
And then the crazy shit about it, dog. This the fucked up part about it. I kid you not. At that time, Lil Yachty was hot. So this nigga was on damn near every commercial that I fucking saw that week before I went to the studio.
The Sprite shit.
Yeah. And I'm thinking in my head, God giving me signs. Like, I'm really, nigga, I'm on line.
Got you, bro.
Listen, I'm on line. I'm looking at red bottles. Yeah, I'm going to get these. Like, for the 50.
He spent the money before he made the record.
I swear to God, bro. I'm thinking in my head, nigga, boy, I'm going to get these.
Hold on. So he actually did send you a verse.
Who?
No. The hacker.
No. The nigga.
So what was Akeem playing?
It was a beat. But you know, you can take beats off the internet and you can put their tag on their shit. Blew my fucking mind. I didn't know you could do that. I was like, me and my brother, we going back and forth. Nigga, ain't nowhere in the hell they got this. This is a Metro Boomin beat. And nigga, when the shit played so quick, it's like you could tell it was skimmed off. Akeem was like, he pulled the beat up. He said, yeah, man. He said, somebody placed this on here. I'm like, damn. Nigga, I was in that bitch crying, nigga. Like, no lie. I was
BPM
hurt.
BPM was off.
Everything was off. I'm like, that shit blew my mind, man. I didn't know shit. Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. So
when did you decide to, like, you ain't get a rapping up. You just, like, slowing down?
Yeah, man. Like, but that's the thing, though. I still write music here and there. I still write it. I still go to the studio. I got so many. Man, look, bro, I got a whole album in my phone. Like, but I feel like this though.
What's your main focus though? The music or the comedy?
Comedy, cause it's like that's the only thing that get me paid. Honestly.
What you more passionate about? Though?
He got 8 kids, bro. Whatever pop first, that's what he going with, man.
Exactly. Listen,
I can't knock.
If you look right there, it got 19 items in there. Yeah. And I even got music. I even got music in my email. Like I still got songs now, and like I've been trying to reach out to certain people for songwriting. I don't know who prideful or whatever the situation is, but I'm able to write music for other people too. So it's like I didn't wrote music for other people, but I don't know, man. It's like some people do need ghostwriters, and sometimes like you can use that talent for something else. So therefore, it's like whatever open the door for me.
Yeah, you probably gonna have to give it some time though, because soon in hip hop, it'll be very acceptable for people to write for them. But we still in the era where it's a little iffy.
Yeah.
Especially niggas who think like they paying crazy, even though they shit trash. You just gotta give them a second.
Yeah, man. And it's like that. And sometimes I don't even in that I don't mention nothing. And I guess because I done seen people get offended if you tell them, hey, man, I think you should have did this instead of that. And it's like sometimes it's like you need that constructive criticism. And I feel like, just to speak on my comedy, I feel like this is the reason why I say that I really don't trust myself. I don't let so many people give me criticism on my comedy, on my story, on what I say or how I did, or yeah, you bum, you should have said that. I done had so many people in my ear, not saying it was, some was bad advice and some was good advice. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like the bad has overplayed the good, because it's like, it's potent when somebody tell you, hey, you failed. You ain't doing too good. And so that's where I get discouraged at. When I don't get booked for shows, it's like, damn.
I know what you mean. The bad hurt worse than the good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So that's the reason why it's like, that's the reason why I be discouraged on sometimes like doing shit on my own or trying to book a big venue. It's like, damn, what if I book a big venue and I fucking fail? Or I fucking bomb in front of everybody and this my damn event. The damn comedians that I'm right go here, they better than me,
man,
type of shit.
You gotta put that shit behind you, bro. Fuck all that shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I love when people get on the podcast, man, and they turn into their therapy session. I felt like this was a great therapy session. We should start charging like $500 an hour.
Yeah, for shit show, man.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Your first hour free because you lost that $500.
Yeah, man.
I feel a little bad for you, man.
Yeah, nah. And that's what I'm saying, man. It's like everything that done came my way, man. It was all trial and error. I'm still pushing. I'm just showing people it's possible. Like honestly, with everything that I do. So
we're gonna try and get some last minute clips in. Get out of here, man.
Oh man, I just tried to put that sauce on that bitch. Put that lemon pepper on that bit. I want
to ask you something about both awards. So I'm not sure if y'all seen it or not. I got my own views on that, how I feel about it. But we got 2 award shows. We talked about the SBA because that's the one you made a post about.
Yeah.
But to Slim's point, which earlier I wasn't gonna get into yet until we got to the IHA awards. But you nominated heavily on the IHA awards.
Yeah.
So that's why even more like, why you did that? Because you
could go back to that statement I just said.
You could have really you could have used that to promote the IHAs that day. You know
yeah, I could have. Yeah, I could have, because so many people hit that damn post.
So you got to focus more on the good than the bad.
You could have been like, hey, I know I'm nominated for that, but hey, y'all can go vote for me. IHA awards, we gonna, we turning up.
You ain't gotta have it
this many categories.
I get it. You ain't gotta have it all.
You want it all. Greedy. You want it all.
Yeah, but see, like, look, I say this. It worked with the saying that when you point the fingers, I was a finger pointing back. And sometimes, like, I say this all the time. I tell people this all the time. Sometimes we the answer to our own problems.
Yeah, because I think you was the answer to every problem you mentioned today so far.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man.
I gave you a Chick-fil-A burger, you know what I'm saying? I got him a Chick-fil-A burger. I got one for you too, bro. I'm sorry.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, you know.
And bro, even if it don't mean nothing, bro, you and Sir Cedric is my favorite comedians in the city.
Appreciate it, man.
For
real.
Do it mean anything? No, I'm fucking with you.
I don't think it do, bro. I don't think he care, because bro, that's why before I say anything to him, I told him I'm a big supporter, bro. You know what I'm saying? Before I say anything, because that's why when I seen the post, I told man, I was like, man, I don't like this, bro, because like he ain't got to do this. This nigga funny as hell.
Yo, he called me. Slim called me like, yo.
And like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sometimes we do get wrapped up into the shit to thinking like, nigga, y'all need to respect me. Y'all need to know who the fuck I am. And like, I be getting on to people about that, and sometimes I do, because it's like, okay, count me in too, bitch. Don't. But
they counted you a lot in the IHAs though. Like,
hold on, now I think about it. So Cedric wasn't on there neither. See what I'm saying?
What on the IHA? Yeah, he was.
Nah, on the SBA joint.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Okay,
I can't remember.
He commented on my shit and said, "Tell your people vote for me." My brother said, "Hell no, nigga, we good."
I ain't gonna lie. That's funny. That's why he my nigga, bro. I fuck with him. He funny as hell, dog. What is y'all two though, bro? Y'all my favorite for real. All jokes aside. Yeah. See, focus on the good, bro. See, because, bro, and I'm telling you this because I got this problem also, bro. I swear I will have 30 fucking comments on a YouTube video. Yeah. 29 of them bitches be good. I will only comment back on that one bad one.
Yeah.
And that's stupid as hell. Comment on the good ones. Focus on the good shit and the people that really fuck with you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's right, man.
All right, so back to the question. What's why? She's trying to dodge it. It's all good.
Nah, I ain't trying to dodge it. Nah, straight up.
And you can answer too, Slim. Anybody, like, is there a difference? Like, why do y'all feel like, or you feel like, rather, because you're the focal point of this interview, why do you feel like people are making that big of a distinction between the IHA and the SBAs?
Because I say this: the truth is, everybody in cliques, man. You got a certain amount of people over here that fuck with this amount of people. And you got this group over here that fuck with this amount of people. But my thing is, why shit on this? Because before we heard about the SBAs, in my opinion, before anybody heard about the SBAs, everybody shitted on J. Paul's. Real shit. Everybody talked about it. They went and viewed all the categories, looked at all the people. Well, this person ain't good at that. That person ain't good at that. Everybody shitted on that. Now, J. Paul, he don't bother nobody. Like, we talked about this off camera. He don't bother nobody. He always show love. He always trying to do something for the city. He give back. He try to put kids and shit. It's so much shit that this man do.
He just real genuine, though.
Yeah, he's a genuine cat. And that's why I rock with him. But then, when the SBAs come up, it was like his got overshadowed, like, okay, mine's matter more than what he throwing together. That's what it is kind of not fair, because it's like I said, we our biggest problem. If we all bring these groups of people together and everybody network, then everybody will know about everybody, and nobody should get shitted on. Hell, you got an event, okay, y'all meet up, y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all network, everybody network together, and we can, you know what I'm saying, all be one together. But it's like, everybody gotta be better than the next man. Well, that vid ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel
like
man.
a lot of determining factors in that. You can't really. I don't really want to blame one thing per se, because you're right. It is clicks, and that's a known thing. It's clicks and everything. It's clicks in the industry. That's politics and bullshit.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't really get the click thing. Like, when people tell me, I just agree with it because everybody says it.
Yeah, but you in the click though, technically speaking.
I say this though.
Which click I'm in?
Me and you be considered a click.
Oh, I'm in your click?
Pretty much, yeah.
I say this though. You can't go to Atlanta and do that shit. You can't go to nowhere else and do that shit.
Do what?
You can't go to Atlanta and say fuck a Atlanta nigga. You from somewhere else. You can't do that.
What you talking about?
Okay. Somebody can come down here and say fuck Augusta. You'll have an uproar for a little while. That's it. But you take your ass to Atlanta and you say fuck some nigga in Atlanta, and the whole city gonna find out about it. Nigga, you banned. You can't come back down.
He talking about the unity in the city.
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of people were saying Augusta was missing that. I seen that.
It ain't no unity here. So guess what? When you get an out of town nigga or you get an out of town rapper, he come down here get his money. You don't fuck with the city.
I forgot what happened yesterday, but something happened. Oh, I know what it was. It was a clip of Jimmy Butler asking somebody to join some Olympic team.
Yeah.
And bro was like, nah, he was staying da-da-da. And everybody in the comments was like, yeah, if you would have said that to somebody from such and such country, they would have killed you for that or something. And it's the same thing you saying. Like basically what he's saying is, like, in Augusta, you be like, you know, fuck Augusta. Everybody be like, oh, they tripping, da-da-da. And then everybody be off of it.
Oh,
But
we can't never have shit.
And you be like, fuck the best artist in Macon.
Yeah.
They probably try to lynch your ass and get out of
there.
there.
They ain't finna play about it. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, if we get that type of unity here, and like, this always been a conversation from rap to comedy, from damn award shows, all type of shit. If we just understand that and just stick together, it won't be no issues.
Bro,
like,
I feel your point, but Main's still gonna tell you ain't answer the question.
Yeah, and
he was letting you go.
What's the difference?
He was letting you go. Though.
I thought I was feeling that bit, man.
He thought he was in stride too.
I thought I was giving it, man. Okay, what's the question?
What's some other shit? I was like, what are you talking about? Nigga said fuck Augusta, fuck Atlanta. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm just asking my IHA versus SBAs, bro.
My bad, bro. What was the question again, my nigga? I'm listen good. I got you. I got you right here. Let's do it. Let's go.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
I'm focused.
I knew what he was talking about, but
listen,
I knew you wasn't.
I am focused. I'm listening and I'm focused. Let's do this.
So let me run it back real quick, man.
All right, do your thing.
What school you went to?
I didn't graduate.
Yeah, you told me. I forgot. Okay.
8th grade dropout. Let's do this.
Nah, it's all good. It's all
What
good.
high school was you supposed to go to?
Huh?
Never mind. Go ahead, man.
Joseph. We're gonna leave that there. We're gonna leave that there.
It's
We're
making
gonna leave that
sense
there.
now. Nah, but shout out to Josie. But I was asking, I was like, why you think it's a big division of the SBAs and the IHA awards? And you mentioned J. Paul Winston, and that's cool. I was just gonna expound on that and say that I feel like the click thing is true.
Yeah.
It's a gift and a curse. One thing, it's a gift and a curse of that, because it's gifting for the people they work for, because they work for somebody.
Yeah.
And not saying you got this, you don't earn none of this stuff, but technically speaking, you would be considered part of that clique to more people.
For sure.
I know you want to admit it. You don't want to see it, but you ain't cheat his handbook. You ain't allowed his material.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he voted for you. I'm not saying he put you
Okay.
here. You know what I'm saying? But
I see
people
your
still
point.
voted for you. But that would be considered your clique. My only thing with that was like, damn, had you just like, and once you said about the SBA, it's almost like you saying, it's almost like you picking a side now. If that makes sense.
Okay.
You probably not seeing it that way.
No,
When
I
you-
see.
when you make that
I
post.
see how it can look. Yeah.
When you make that post and it's like, well, damn, you racked up over here, but since you didn't rack up over here, you like, hey, I don't know now. I don't fuck with the city for real, but it's the same thing.
Yeah.
You know? But I think, like you said, we are worth enemy because we kind of do things like that without knowing the end result of things like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, you heavily nominated in the IHA, which is that's dope. That's still a hustle award. I don't see why one person would say this award shows the real awards and it's not.
Yeah.
That's corny to me. That's like
I
the
didn't
vibe,
understand
the
that
BET.
at all.
That's corny to me, and that's me. And people I like,
I didn't understand that
people
at
I'm
all.
cool with. I saying that. I still was telling them like, yo, that's corny. It's corny to me to say like one award show matters, one award show don't. They both matter. They both matter. And honestly, if I'm them, I would link up and say, yo, it may be certain categories we don't both need to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And maybe because that just helps the awards, in my opinion. But I would take a IHA award, a SBA award, a CSRA award, in this room award. I'm gonna take each award the same way. You know what I'm saying?
The Main Slim Award.
Those coming out, man. Main Slim Award is definitely coming out. We got one for you. Trust me. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that'll be hard.
The can't answer a fucking question award.
Hey, give me the question, man. I'm waiting. Look, I was sitting up there listening. I'm really in tune, trying to get to it. What?
You answered the question, but I wanted to go my part, and then that was that. But then I do be asking you questions. You kind of just be going off on a tangent. But
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I got.
You said the click thing though, so
I really got a big issue with that, man. Like, shit.
But how you feel about? All right, here we go. Let's try this. How do you feel about people saying the SBA is the real award show of Augusta and not the IHA awards?
Okay.
Just stick to answering the question. That's what we're gonna do.
I don't think that's fair or right. Because it's like, this is better than that. That's my answer. I don't think that's fair or right. Because nobody's bigger than nobody. If we still here and we still around each other,
I definitely agree with that. So
and I can see
agree
your
with that to a
ass
point, yeah.
tomorrow, and we end up working at the same job together. Yeah, nigga. Nah. Ain't nobody better than nobody.
I just feel like both award shows are very valid. I think both award shows
It's needed too, man.
are needed. And I think they represent two different things. Because like one is solely really SBA's. I think it says Small Business Awards.
Yeah.
And the other one is Hustle Awards.
So
right?
if it okay, all right.
Talk your shit.
All right.
There you go.
If it's a small business award, why are all this other shit matter?
that's a great question.
So what I would say, I'm going to expound on it because
I'm
hopefully
not
at some
frowning
point,
on it. It's just a question.
I'm saying expound. That's a different word. I'm sorry.
Expound?
Like,
What that mean?
Like expand. like
Going
going more in debt. Going more in debt. Speaking on it a little in further
This
context.
nigga T.I. over here. Yeah.
Hold up now.
You'll stitch on your
I ain't
damn
never
cousin?
told I would definitely, but I never have.
Hey, chill out, bro. You wasn't supposed to answer.
No, I listen. That's a whole different conversation, but that's
You was about to go in too.
yeah. Because I'm not mad. I'm just I knew he's a snitch. I always knew the tattletale, but
Yeah.
I'm not mad at him for doing that. I mean,
Yeah.
shit. My cousin, like, I wouldn't have said I talked to my cousin. Let's say that. I wouldn't have said I talked to him, but
Yeah.
if I it's like the Dirk and King Von thing. If I'm Dirk, hey, he did it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people crazy as hell if they don't think that they put that shooting on Vine.
That's dumb.
They
Like,
crazy as
but-
hell.
but
Because that's exactly what happened.
Listen, man.
I don't have to see the paperwork. I know
I
that's
saw
what happened.
the video last night on hip hop.
What the Dirk and Vine shooting in Atlanta?
Hip hop homicides.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube right now. You can go look at it.
You talking about with Dirk?
Yeah, when he get out the damn car, dumping. I said, this nigga was crazy. Yeah.
Nah, Von was behind him shooting, but it's Dirk. Dirk in the front.
No, he got the whip.
Yeah.
Vaughn got the whip dumping.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, these niggas was real. But yeah, he threw that shit on me. He threw that shit on him.
Got to though.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But yeah, back to this, back to you, man. You know? Yeah, I think that technically speaking, click wise, like that, you would be considered a part of that click.
J-Paul
so,
click.
but that could also, like I said, it's a gift and a curse because that could be another reason maybe why something didn't work out for you there. It's possibly not.
Yeah.
But I do feel like me personally, he's so genuine to me that when having you like an asset like you on a team and just around, y'all would take that and run if I was y'all.
Man,
it'll be us.
We got
whoever.
2 movies. We got 2 movies. We shooting this month. One called Spiritual Bondage, and the other one called Fuck Christmas.
And how many movies you shot with him so far?
I say I did about 5 or 6.
So you done did so much work with him.
Yeah.
I wonder why he ain't calling you like, yo, instead of posting about that, why you just ain't say something about the IHAs? He's so genuine. He don't care about that kind of stuff.
No, he don't. But at the same time, it's like this: when you've been,
you hosting the IHAs?
huh? No, I don't know who hosting it. But I say this though: when you've been doing something for so long in a spot where you give that love, like I swear I was just talking to somebody on the phone about this. If I'm giving you my genuine love, and you know for a fact that this is authentic, ain't no facade, ain't no faking this shit, and you don't give me that shit back, I'd be a fool not to say nothing and speak up at least. So I can let you know how I really feel and how you making me feel. Because if I cut this shit off, then what you gonna do then? Mm-hmm. So therefore, it's like if he's giving this to the city, and people do come in and out his spot like clockwork, you know what I'm saying? He got a good business. So therefore, it's like, damn, my nigga, if I cut this shit off, then what y'all gonna do? You can't find what he got. You can't find that shit nowhere else. Honestly. You can't find it nowhere else in the city. I say that, but you can find it in other cities. But I'm saying here in Augusta, that's what he's trying to bring here. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people that don't agree with what he done did, or you know what I'm saying, what he do. But at the same time, the man he opened the doors for a lot of people.
I never heard nothing negative about him, honestly. I heard positive things about him. So.
I definitely like the interviews too.
Yeah. Listen, man, that dude vision is big. It's very big. And I done been around him long enough to know how he operate, because it's like and that's why we click tight with each other, because of he act and do somewhat of the same shit that I do. So therefore, me and him team up all the time with shit. So it ain't that I'm just picking sides, but at the same time, it's like all I was saying was in the beginning of the post, it's like when y'all said something about my brother shit, it's like, damn, my nigga, it's like, damn, y'all just go shit on that. So it was kind of like me sticking up for him too. At the same time, it's like, yo.
In the beginning, I don't think nobody knew you was talking about.
Yeah,
I didn't know you talking about.
I didn't know.
But I'm
gonna be honest with you.
But the only reason why I said because
now it
I
makes
ain't
more
gonna
sense.
tag him.
Because
Yeah,
I said
sense.
I ain't gonna tag. I said I ain't gonna tag him. Now, with that being said, I didn't tag him because it would have been a pile on top of it. It would have looked like, oh, y'all trying to gang up on us type of deal. That ain't what I'm about. Yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
It would have been some SBA versus IHA
for
shit.
nothing.
Which it already is.
And like I said, it would have looked like I'm.
But it's kind of underlining
shit
right now. But if he would have did that shit would have went even crazier.
Yeah, as far as if I say I would have tagged him.
Yeah, it would have went crazy, bro. It would have went crazy.
Our people against them people, and it would have been a whole argument. A whole bunch of people would have went live.
So you are gang.
Nah, man, ain't no damn gang, man. I'm just saying, it's just.
See how I caught him up, man?
Understand it.
Man, I don't know.
I understand it. It's like.
Nah, I got you though. I was joking.
You don't start a fire, and then when you telling everybody else to bring the gasoline. And then you got these people over here. It's just a whole bunch of shit, and everybody gonna be going live talking shit about each other. Then guess who started this shit? Me. So I rather take the.
You gonna make the hoods, and they gonna goddamn the hoes gonna be goddamn too far apart. Just like on Django, he gonna be.
I'd rather take the bad shit before I bring somebody else in and try to make it seem like we trying to gang up on these people over here. Me and him had a conversation behind closed doors about it. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't finna try to throw his name on some shit that I chose to do. That's all.
It's dope, man. I one thing I can say, like I said, all of us got something in common. The fact that none of us are nominated for the SBAs.
Yeah.
I still hope everybody's happy, you know, and hope it's a successful event. Nonetheless, but yeah, like me going through it and like not if I didn't get to see no that when I voted is when I got to see nominees.
Yeah.
But what happened was, I don't know if you had this same thing. I had got a notification and they said you either didn't follow the directions or you didn't nominate yourself. So it was a group you're supposed to be in, but you ended up getting kicked out. I didn't know I was in the group. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I guess she add people and they kick them out as you don't. So she probably did.
Yeah, I think I got kicked out last year.
Yeah, so you probably got picked and you didn't follow the rules, so then they push you out.
I didn't get no damn email or nothing. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I had got it last year.
They just ain't fucking with you. I don't know. No, fuck, I don't know. I don't know. But seriously,
You ain't in the cool
ain't nobody
table.
coming to see you, Otis.
You ain't at the cool table.
I know, right? Wrong click. No, but in all seriousness, I just think that sometimes you just gotta take it and just go, bro. Like,
Yeah.
And it's the thing, right? If that's just in a perfect world, let's say you got nominated, you won the thing, right?
Yeah.
What you gonna do then? What you gonna do differently winning that award versus not winning it? Is that it's gonna make you or like break you? No, right?
And that's why I said. That's why I feel like the city too.
I know a good
too,
way.
We gotta toot our horn before it's time to.
You get what I'm saying? You gotta toot your horn right now when like I'm sorry the name drop, but Reggie said that shit the other day. He said you can't toot your own horn when you ain't did shit. He said, I know for a fact I got a clothing brand, but there's other people that got more shit than me. How the hell I'm gonna say I'm this other year when, and it makes sense. It's like it's too arrogant. It's too pompous. Like I know I'm the shit. I know I'm the shit, and you guys shall smell it. You know what I'm saying? That's how the shit is, man. Like, nah, man. Like,
You peasant.
yeah, you peasants. You know I'm the shit.
Look at you wearing that Ralph Lauren.
Where's my tissue? Like, that's not the deal.
Wearing
Yeah,
that
man.
Ralph Lauren when I have this came from nothing.
Yeah, yeah, man. Like, come on, man. That's why it's like, yeah, I get it. It's cool, and everybody like Mike said, shit, this her shit. Can't nobody tell her how to run that shit. True, but at the same time, man, don't like we. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I don't know what I was about to say, but shit, fuck it.
Yeah, man. But
Going too far.
on that I said, as far as the award shows go, if some people, everybody not as confident as all of us may be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So some people, like, it means the world to them that they nominated. Even if they don't make it, it mean a lot.
Somebody gonna cry. Right
Just
there.
being nominated,
Right
yeah.
there. Yeah.
And that's cool, you know, because it's for who it's for. But like I said, things like this list award shows are always, especially in a small city, always gonna make a small city have their ups and downs or their turmoils, you know, based on people feeling like they deserving of this, deserving of that. But I definitely feel like, you know, the work speaks for itself. Ain't no award gonna, you know, speak for your work. Those are just accolades, but you can rack that up anytime.
Yeah.
So let's just say, for instance, like this, okay, you didn't get the SBA, right? You have a good run, you go on comedy, you win some damn comedy award or some Miami festival or something like that. You really tripping about this? You know what I'm saying? Not saying it don't matter.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, it's probably bigger and better things that are working for you. And on top of that, like I said, it don't make or break the person, you know? It's just,
It don't.
but next time, follow rules. You know, that's I was gonna say
And
that
that's why I
also.
got told. That's why I got
Follow
told.
rules,
They was
bro.
like, man, just go nominate yourself.
But I can understand. And to end with it, I will say that I can understand that Slim. I don't know if he would have or it would have not. I'd personally just not going. I don't feel like me nominating myself. And then you win, and then if you do win, it's like, did I win this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I voted
myself.
for my damn, and that's why I said I voted for my
I
damn
don't
self.
I don't feel comfortable like going somewhere and being like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, dog, and I don't mean nothing to nobody out there. I also don't feel comfortable making a post. Can you guys please vote for me? That's just me though.
I'm not sure if that's.
I'm
If
just
that's
not
Let me
one of
tell
them
y'all
people.
I
something.
think that you have to do that too. I think you have to do that.
Oh, that's one of the.
I think it's. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Nah, I'm good.
And
on
now
that.
So I
I
wouldn't
say
do that.
what's
I'm good on
different.
that. And that's just me personally.
I say what's different on J. Paul shit. When
Call
he
it
made
what
it,
it is. What is
Huh?
it? What is it?
when
Independent Hustle Award.
he made the thing, all I did was just share it. I had people inbox me, hey, I voted for you. I voted for I think I voted for Cedric or I voted EJ Mack on one of the shit as far as like the best host or whatever the situation is. I had voted for them. I didn't vote for myself. You know what I'm saying?
That's burn a video.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had voted for somebody else. I didn't vote. You know what I'm saying, for myself. No, man, I ain't capping.
Get the fuck out of here.
Y'all stupid as fuck.
This nigga's fun.
Nah, bro, like real talk though. As far as the host of the
This nigga
thing,
voted for himself.
he was one of I didn't vote for myself, bro. I put this on everything I look. I can show y'all.
Nah, that's all good. Keep me in pocket. Keep me in pocket, Playboy.
Nah, man. But real talk though.
Keep having them vote down.
But nah, man. I ain't got the reason to cap, man. I ain't gonna cap to you. I ain't gonna cap to you,
Hey,
twin.
look, when he lies, I was get mad order.
Nah, man. No.
Saying twin.
Look, I put on all 8 of my kids. I didn't vote for myself. All 8 of my kids. That's a lot of niggas to put it on, man. But I'm for real. But yeah, man, I was
But
like,
you did vote for Herschel Walker.
fuck no, nigga. Y'all gonna be so shaming me when I tell y'all who I voted for.
Who you voted for?
No damn body. What? They
I
gonna
ain't
fuck us.
shaming you.
Man, look, man, they gonna fuck us over
Long
either
as you
way.
ain't vote for Herschel, I don't care.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't have cared if you voted for Herschel.
Yeah, I don't care either.
Man, look,
I was
man.
just
the
I
people-
don't care you vote for yourself. It don't matter.
Man,
to
them
me.
people, hey man, them people go fuck us over either way, man. Like, I don't know, man. I just put my beliefs in God. So that's why.
Nah, you gotta wrap this up now, man.
All right, man. Let's do it.
church on a Sunday. Grand.
Hey,
I
tell
just-
me where they can find you at, man.
Man, comedian EJ Rogers, man. I'm on it's all my social media is comedian EJ Rogers, except for Instagram is comedian EJ Rogers _. And I got hella shows coming up, man. I just need you to book me. Fuck with me, twin. Hell is you doing?
Book yourself.
Yeah.
That's all good.
All right.
You gonna get that down pat. When your show, when your stand up show coming out?
Oh shit, man.
It's only 300. You know, income tax time.
yeah,
Maybe you just
man.
get the check real quick. You know.
Let's do a Valentine's Day show, nigga.
There you go. Valentine's
Do
Day.
it. Yeah.
I'm down, bro. You gotta let
All
me
the
know.
side chicks come out, all that shit. Yeah. Oh, y'all niggas wanna get quiet now.
Yeah, nigga talking kind of
Nah,
crazy.
when you start talking about cheating and girlfriends and all that shit.
That's what I talk about on
That's
stage.
one
Y'all
thing-
wanna know? Y'all wanna
that's-
hear my opening?
That's
Y'all
one thing
wanna,
me and Slim don't do, bro. We don't be cheating. Like we super like faithful. We don't do none of that type
man,
shit.
I
I'm in a
respect
relationship
that
with
shit.
Jesus.
I respect
But go
that
ahead,
shit,
open
man.
a bit. Go ahead before we get
I
off. Go
respect
ahead.
that shit, man. But I do. But nah.
25 seconds.
Real talk. This is how I open my each comedy set I do. I be like, hey man, how y'all doing this motherfucker, man? Yeah, man, I go by EJ. I'm 32. I look good. I got hoes. I got a wife. You know, life is good. That's it. That's my opening each and every time. And I done said this in front of her and all that.
All right, y'all. This was a good episode.
Shit show, man.
episode.
How is you
You know what I'm
doing?
saying? Vote for my guy next year. You know what I'm saying? SBAs. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
We here.
Shout out everybody too, man, for real.
Yeah.